Hello, Kokomi here, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Last time we went through Eterna Forest, and this time I'm still in crisis on whether I say welcome back to Pokemon Diamond or welcome back to Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. I accidentally talked to this trainer in the Pokemon Center thinking it would just be nothing, and forgot that she actually gives you something. This Poketch app will show how close your Pokemon feel to you. This is how you can tell if a Pokemon's at max friendship or not. So, if we go to the bottom screen and I change, you can find this Pachirisu. It doesn't really like us a lot, but if you find Macaroni, you can see its hearts go up to 2. Its max happiness will be if those 2 hearts, it gets 2 hearts and then they go up in size. So none of our Pokemon super love us yet, but hey, there is actually a NPC in Orberg I should have talked to that I didn't, and we're gonna loop back around to Orberg really soon. So when I do that, I'll cover that then. When Pokemon faints just means it doesn't have the power to battle, but it can still use hidden moves. Yes, you can still make your Pokemon do stuff. As you can see, I have a Buizel in my party. I recommended last episode that you catch a Buizel. Today we are going to explore Eterna City. This town has one of my favorite songs in the entire game, and I hopefully let you guys listen to it last episode, unless copyright decided to be a bud. As you can see, the gym is right here, and we can go straight to it, no problem, but I want to explore the town first. You can find a Super Potion back here. And here we find this inconspicuous house that has absolutely nothing in it. I wonder if someone will move in there someday. If you try to head south, she's talking about something called the Explorer Kit. We don't know what that is. Since that Team Galactic building went up, the city's atmosphere has gotten all creepy and tense. They say that with this awesome music playing in the background. I love how it just builds up, and this is the Name Raider. This is where you can get your Pokemon's nicknames changed, which means, yeah, I never got any comments for Wildberry nicknames, so I'm just gonna keep you as Wildberry. But for my next team member, and if you really want to, you can suggest a nickname for Conebee as well. Even though Conebee isn't going to be an official team member, you can if you want. Okay, yeah, so this kid. Excuse me, but do you got the Pokemon named Buizel? Want to trade it for my Chatot? We have not seen a Chatot yet. Pro tip, it will be the same level as the Buizel you traded. So if you want a higher level of whatever it is, of this Pokemon, get your Buizel to a higher level. I actually didn't think the first Pokemon we were going to talk about today would be Chatot. We have like 5 new Pokemon to talk about today. And I guess Chatot gets to be the first one. Chatot. So remember in Pokemon Red and Blue and Yellow and Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Pokemon Green for the Japanese people out there, how the only way you could get access to Pokemon like Jinx and Farfetch were through trades and couldn't find them naturally in the wild? Oh, I actually knew someone with the last name in Norton in high school. He was a good guy. He was my co-high. He was great under me. Chatot can learn some human speech pretty quickly, too. Yes, so Chatot isn't like that. However, can you take a guess where it's found? In Diamond and Pearl, you cannot find wild Chatot until the route before the last gym. That will be tens of hours from now. We are only at the 2nd gym. There are 8 gyms total. So the route before the 8th gym is when you could finally find wild Chatots. And it's a shame because I've kind of always wanted to use a Chatot in a run, but I just kind of neglected to use one. Its big thing, its stats are kind of bad except for its special attack and speed. This Chatot will always have a lonely nature. It'll be the same, I believe it's always female, and always named Cherub. And always, wait, where did its item go? Did I already take its item without even thinking about it? Because it has a very important held item. Okay, yes, I did. Okay, it was holding a Lepa berry. This is a very important berry that I am going to farm the living daylights out of because it is PP restoring. PP restoring items are normally limited in Pokemon games. However, if you farm these Lepa berries and just make sure to plant them, you'll get at least 2 per harvest. But if you're... Oh, I also learned you can actually move while watering, so you can water multiple berries, which I think is pretty cool. I will be watering the heckin' out of these Lepa berries and building up a supply of them. I did not catch Murkrow or any other Pokemon off screen because this is like literally 20 minutes after the last recording. So I didn't really have time to do anything off screen. But yeah, Chatot thing is that it's fast, it's a special attacker. Its signature move, Chatter, is interesting as it actually relies on the DS microphone. It has a default sound. It doesn't learn it till level 21, so this Chatot does not know it. But basically, you can record a few seconds clip of you saying something. It's going to be in terrible quality. You can just scream into the DS if you want. The louder it is, the more likely the move is to cause confusion. I feel so bad for all the parents who had kids screaming into their DS mics. And this also brings me to a fun fact. Did you know you can blue screen your DS? I've done it before. I believe on games with sound recording capabilities like this and Diddy Kong Racing DS. I don't know exactly how you do it, but I know I've done it before, and it's just a simple crash. It doesn't like screw up the DS or anything, at least to my knowledge. This is not an endorsement saying you can go do whatever you want. That house next to the Pokemon Center, it has a sign, which means it's probably special, but nah, we'll look at it later. Let's head over this way. We can see... Oh, hello. Oh, is that a Pokedex? You must be helping Professor Rowan. What's your name? Okay, hello Gala, I'll be sure to remember that name. My name is Cynthia. I'm a trainer, just like you. I've been studying Pokemon mythology lately, just out of curiosity. Here in Eterna City, there is a statue of an ancient Pokemon. According to myth, it was an extremely powerful Pokemon. Who knows, you may encounter something like it while you're traveling with your Pokedex. Try using this, it should help you on your way. We get another hidden machine. Remember, the hidden move cut can be used in the field. It will let you go places that were previously inaccessible. That's important for filling up your Pokedex, right? Then luck be with you, young trainer. Cut lets you break down these trees. And we can see Team Galactic Eterna building We Want Your Pokemon. How the police have not arrested these obviously okay energy company people is beyond me. That's it. They're an energy corporation. They're bribing the police and lobbying the Sinnoh government. Oh my god. I need to get out of here before they learn more. Okay, but jokes aside. The statue she was referring to is this one. They say this is a Pokemon that lived long, long ago. There's some writing on the statue. Creation of Dia, giver of time. In laughter there is tears. And likewise, the same time flows, the blessing of Dia. The text is barely legible and has faded completely in places. Unfortunately, we do not know what the full... I mean, I think there is... Well, we do not know what the full text is. What a shame. I would like to show on screen some artist interpretations, and if I can get the permission from the artist to post such interpretations of the statue. And I would also like to show a screenshot from Brilliant Diamond if I can. I believe it was shown in the first trailer, as well as from the Pokemon manga Diamond and Pearl Adventure, which I'm surprised I haven't even brought up till this point, because Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Adventure I'll need to talk about. I'll need to develop, I'll need to find some time to just set aside and talk about that while we're just battling or something. But depictions of what this statue looks like is absolutely hilarious. In Pearl, it will refer to a different Pokemon, and I forgot what it was in Platinum. But, yeah. This statue is centerpiece of this town, referring to a long-lost ancient Pokemon. We can see there are more Team Galactic. Hey, you there, kids. Stay away from that Pokemon statue. Oh, see, look, the Energy Company people are conducting... The nice Energy Company people are just conducting a research on this. I'm sure they mean well. Definitely. You can go out this way, and here's the official sign for Eterna City on the other side from where you enter. Good job, game designers. And good job, city planners, because you know it's this way? This short route and then a mountain. Oh, well. On this route, there are 4 new Pokemon. One is right here, Meditite. Meditite, if you look at its stats, it looks very underwhelming. It has equal attack and special attack, equal defense and special defense, and that will persist through its evolution at level 37. So you're going to be in for the long haul on this one. You know what makes it all worth it? That ability. Pure Power. It's the only ability Meditite can have, and it effectively doubles its attack stat. And I really like that they purposely make both its attack and special attack low and balance it, because it's definitely, you can tell it's a reference to Buddhism, the Buddha dolls and statues with its pose, and just general design iconography. I don't know if I'm even using that word correctly. But in order to actually make it good in battle, it has an ability that ups its attack in battle. So it'll hit, in its final evolved form, even though its base attack is 60, it'll have an attack of 120 in battle, so it will hit like a truck. I believe that's stronger than Brownie. Brownie's final evolution will be. But as you can see, yeah, there's just a mountain this way. But the big downside with Meditite is that you're going to be hauling around that baggage for a while. Let's get Pachirisu in the front, actually. I haven't really seen Pachirisu in battle, and I went through a lot of resets and pain for this Pachirisu. I should mention now that in Platinum, you can encounter the Pokemon Bronzor on this route. We cannot encounter that yet in Diamond and Pearl, and as such, I will not be going over it. The second new Pokemon was a Pokemon I actually didn't think would be possible to get. Zubat! Doesn't that sound like a ninja bursting from cover? Next time I surprise someone, I'm gonna yell Zubat in their face. And as you can guess, he has Zubat. Another difference between this route and the Diamond and Pearl and Platinum version is you can find Geodude here in Diamond and Pearl. You can find Machop here in Platinum. Don't ask why, just Diamond and Pearl things, really. The second Pokemon we can find here is Ponyta, a physical fire type that's been here since the beginning, even before this physical special split and all fire type moves were considered special. Though Ponyta's special attack is respectable, the biggest issue with Ponyta is its evolution level. You thought Meditite was bad at 37? Well, Ponyta says, hold my beer, as it evolves at level 40. Which means, yeah, you're going to be carrying around a mediocre Pokemon in the mid-game if you choose to use a Ponyta, unless you, wait later, I guess. In the end, you'll get a Glass Cannon-y, not super frail, physical attacker, and that will probably use the same few moves: Flare Blitz, Bounce, Mega Horn, Fire Blast, Takedown, some other move. They're not... If you've used a Rapidash before, you've already know what it's like. But it isn't a Pokemon you can get super creative with movesets. It can have 2 abilities, Ponyta and Rapidash. Ponyta can have 2 abilities. Run Away, which ensures that you're able to run away from every Pokemon battle you go into. This is completely useless on Ponyta, unless you're, going into a level... Unless you're, going into an area with really high-level Pokemon compared to your Pokemon, or really high-level wild Pokemon, and your Ponyta can guarantee escapes, because escape is generally based on your speed. Ponyta's fast, by the way, so the fact that it has Runaway, I think, is just more of a flavor text, or not, like, it's more meant to give the Pokemon itself character above everything else. Its second ability, though, is Flash Fire, and that's the one that's definitely more worth it. What happens is that it nullifies all fire moves it's hit with and then powers up its own fire-type moves. It's not really going to be useful for a, it's not really going to be useful for taking out other fire types, but that makes Ponyta a safe pivot into fire-type Pokemon, which is awesome. And for those of you wondering what a pivot is, imagine I want to switch to Brownie, but I'm facing off against an electric type. And say I had a Pokemon that resists electric moves on my team. I could switch to that Pokemon first, and it'll be immune to my electric move. And then while it's using a different move to deal with the Pokemon that its type would normally be good against, I can then switch to my third Pokemon. I don't think I did discussing pivoting justice. But hey, Chingling, guess what type it is? Go ahead, just take a second. You don't need to write it in the comments, but like, just guess. If you guess Psychic Steel, you are a reasonable person, and you're also completely wrong. It is pure Psychic. Chingling, like Budew, is a baby Pokemon. That means it has terrible stats, and just like Budew, it evolves through friendship, but only at night. It has to level up with max friendship at night. It'll ultimately evolve into a slow, special attacker with good special defense and nothing else. I'm sorry, but Chingling and its evolution are bad, and usually its evolution, Chimecho, has the novelty of being one of the rarest Pokemon in its game to find, or one of the hardest Pokemon in its game to find. It sort of continues that tradition. Also, you can find Bidoof in this route, because Bidoof. It's one level away from evolution, though, so if you really want a B-Barrel, though we can find B-Barrel in the wild later, so I'm not too concerned about that. Of course, me being gotta catch them all, I need to find shiny versions of all of these Pokemon, so I will say one positive thing about Chingling and Chimecho is that it does learn a variety of moves, and it does have good special defense, so it's not like it has no use whatsoever. But honestly, if you wanted a better special Psychic type, there are better options, including the Abra line, and the Bronzor line, and the Meditite line. The Meditite's more a physical attacker, since Pure Power only works on its physical attack stat. I should have mentioned that earlier, and not on its special attack stat. There's a Geodude, haha, take that, Platinum players, this is what we have. The last Pokemon we can find on this route only appears at night, and though it looks dark, it is not actually nighttime in-game yet. Nighttime is defined as 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. in this game, and in all Gen 4 games. Or for those of you who want to go by the 24-hour clock system, that's 20 o'clock to 4 o'clock. And then 4 a.m. to 8 p.m. is daytime. Morning and then daytime. As you can see, it is not 20 o'clock yet, so there is no Hoothoot for me to catch. However, should you find one, it is very different from a lot of the... Oh, there's Ponyta. Hi, Ponyta. But you are not the Ponyta I am looking for, unfortunately. Ooh, yeah, I was wondering about that, because Ponyta is fast. I probably should have trained Macaroni off screen. But yes, Hoothoot, the last Pokemon we can find, is an interesting Pokemon. I actually used one recently in my live playthrough of Pokemon Coliseum, which plugged to my live stream archive channel and my Twitch channel, where I occasionally do streams and stuff. Hoothoot's much more of a support Pokemon, and unlike a lot of the flying types we've seen up to this point, focuses on special attack. Well, Chatot also focuses on special attack, but it also focuses on special defense. Hoothoot evolves at level 20, into Noctowl, and we'll be able to find Wild Noctowl pretty soon enough. It ultimately focuses on being a special wall. With its special attack will be good for the mid game, but it will fall off in the late game. And in the late game, it'll be more of taking special hits and then setting up Reflect and Light Screen, which are barriers that up your entire team's defense for Reflect and special defense for Light Screen for like 5 turns. And getting off Hypnosis, using Dream Eater, possibly using Air Slash if it can and flinching the person if it can flinching your opponent if it outspeeds it. Noctowl's not slow, but it's not fast either. It's, I'd say, about average, if not slightly above average, in terms of speed. I'd say more average. I like Noctowl. I think it's a really cool Pokemon, but I definitely wouldn't recommend it to someone's first time playing Pokemon or someone who just wants to go all out offense. You're going to be disappointed with Noctowl if that's the case. It's definitely like you'll be fine with it in the middle of the game, but then once you get towards the end of the game, it just will stop doing as much damage, and it can learn moves like Zen Headbutt and Sky Attack. Its attack stat is 50 in its final evolution. That's comparable to some base evolution Pokemon. Don't bother with stuff like Sky Attack or Zen Headbutt, though Noctowl does have the propensity to learn psychic moves, so it can get psychic coverage along with its flying coverage, though it doesn't get stab off of it. So it is a normal flying, not a psychic flying Pokemon. Ultimately, like I said, I really like Noctowl, but it is a Pokemon that you have to be like you have to be prepared to use Noctowl. I'm going to be here for a bit trying to catch what I'm looking for, because only shiny Beedus have been showing up, and oh my god, please. I believe Zubat also appears here at night, eating up even more of the encounter table, but I might just be thinking of Platinum. And, well, I'll see you guys when I can actually find the Pokemon I'm looking for. Alright, found shiny Meditite. Thankfully, it does not have Inner Focus as its ability. The Meditite, a lot of Meditites I've seen throughout normal playthroughs tend to have Fake Out, so if you see an enemy pull out a Meditite or its evolution Medicham, that is something to watch out for. And we'll go ahead and catch this. Its colors kind of match the Pokeball aesthetic. That worked out better than I thought. Meditite was caught. And let's see what its Pokedex says. Meditite, the Meditate Pokemon. It eats just one berry a day. By enduring hunger, its spirit is tempered and made sharper. Don't really have anything to say about that. And there we go, a shiny Ponyta. And I like to say, hopefully this will be my next team member. I am going to make sure I get a Ponyta with specifically Flash Fire and hopefully a good ability. But this is the next Pokemon I want to add to a team. I have used Ponyta before in the past, and like I said, it does kind of become baggage in the middle of the game. But look at its shiny, it's so pretty! I love shiny Ponyta so much, and I will regretfully say that it doesn't keep its blue flames in its evolution. Rather, it becomes gray, which I still think looks good, but oh, the blue flames. Of course, give me nickname suggestions. I need to actually get these videos out, but so you guys can see it and know. But yeah, nickname suggestions for Ponyta, and I'll probably post it on Twitter and Discord as well. Links to those are in the description. About an hour after birth, its fiery mane and tail grow out, giving it an impressive appearance. It makes me want to see a baby Ponyta now. Get on it, Game Freak. Give us a baby Ponyta. Here at the Pokemon Center, we can see this Ponyta has a serious nature, which is neutral on everything. It has Runaway, though, which means I'll catch another Ponyta off screen. And with that, I'm also going to catch another I'm going to catch Chingling, Hoothoot, and Murkrow off screen. I've been really debating in my head about how I want to tackle this sort of stuff, and I would love to hear feedback from you guys if you think it's better if I talk and cut around while I'm trying to catch the Pokemon, or just catch them off screen and like show a clip of me catching them. Maybe the clips I'll show at the beginning or end of the video. I've been streaming so much that it's like ingrained in me now. So yeah, between this episode and the next, I will be grabbing a proper Ponyta, and I'll even show its nature and all that on screen at the end of this video. So if you like nicknaming stuff based on their nature, you can do that. And, well, we don't really have much else to do but go... Well, I guess we haven't explored the second floor of this building. I should do that. What's in the second floor in this building? What do you say, first off? Hi, I'm the building superintendent. I maintain a vigilant 24-hour watch. I'd say you could do that better. I kind of wish he was on the roofs going, I vigilantly watch this building 24 hours a day. Gardenia, our gym leader, goes out to Eternal Forest every so often. I always wonder what she does there. You can see an apartment. This is one rinky-dink apartment. I've had this TM recycle for such a long time now. It's not anything that I have much use for these days. Oh, recycle, I believe if you used a held berry in battle, recycle will allow you to use it again or get it back. I believe that's what it does. I should probably double check that. Recycle. User, yeah, single use, okay, any single use item, so it doesn't even have to be a berry. This hasn't really become relevant yet since I don't have that many items. Well, I do have a lot more items here, but if the scrolling speed can be pretty slow through the bag, and you can make it faster by spinning the touchscreen, but that's annoying. Pro tip, press select, you move a lot faster, and normally you press A to move it to where you want to, so if I wanted to move the full wheel up here, I would do that. However, when you just move really fast through the bag, press B. So this works. This doesn't work on TMs and berries because they're auto sorted, but it works on key items, medicine, and regular items. That's a really good pro tip, and if you want to take anything away from this episode, aside from how good this music is, take that pro tip away. You can't catch me, I set some traps. Tag? I gathered up lots of berries, so I'm trading them in for accessories. I'm this close to being ready for the contest in Hearthome City. Ooh, foreshadowing. Haha, I've got you now, I'm gonna take your flag. Badges from gyms or contest wins. There's more than just one way to be a winner, it seems. Here's hoping you'll find something in which you can be the victor. That is true, but you don't get to view the credits and the rest of the story through contests. So really, it's just gym badges. That sounds like an interesting side Pokemon game. It lets you actually act out being a coordinator like May and Dawn do in the anime, where you're focused on the beauty of Pokemon rather than making them fight. It sounds like an interesting idea for a side series that, of course, they haven't taken advantage of. We can't visit that building yet, but they say they want our Pokemon, and I don't want to give them my Pokemon, so that's going to be a no-go. Who are you, though? I don't think I've ever been to the herb shop. I never knew about this place. Oh! Okay, so in every Pokemon game, there are herbal stuff. They're usually pretty cheap and really effective. The downside is that it, like I think revives are normally 3,000, But you see, if anything that says it's very bitter, it'll lower Pokemon's friendship. So especially if you're like me and you have Pokemon that evolve through friendship, don't use those. But other than that, they're cost effective at least. Some ought to invent herbal medicine that isn't bitter. That'd be a medical breakthrough. I mean, potions are kind of that. I guess they're not herbal, but it's just a little more money. Let's just visit this house, because I never go around and visit all these houses. I want to see what they say. Random text. Eterna came to be long ago in honor of ancient Pokemon. Though many things have changed, what is important has not. I hope it remains that way forevermore. Have you seen the Pokemon statue? When I was a wee child, it used to be the centerpiece of many festivals. A theme you might have noticed is that there was a lot of older folk living in Eterna City, and I think it is sort of framed that way, of where this and like one other town is where a lot of the older people in Sinnoh tend to live. And I can imagine Eterna City having that sort of like, not, I was about to say retirement home vibe, but like an older aesthetic vibe. I don't know, I always really like this place. They say it's an old city. It doesn't look it though, not with all these tall buildings. Yeah, you can definitely see a contrast between the tall buildings here and the smaller houses over there, which I guess is kind of an interesting point if you think about it. I wonder if that was on purpose. There are some trainers off to the east that we can fight on Route 211. However, we cannot do anything in the cave, though I believe we might be able to encounter Cleffa, but we're going to be on a forced encounter with it, or forced to go to a place with it later, so I'm not going to talk about it. I wasn't actually planning on going into battle, but seeing how Mount Coronet towers above us, yes, this Mount Coronet right in front of us. God, I still love the orange backdrop. It's 15 minutes until it becomes a nighttime in my game, so I was hoping to get all of the shiny hunting for the other Pokemon out of the way, but it doesn't look like that'll be the case, but that's fine. Well, he only had a Geodude and Onix, nothing special, so nothing required of him, though I believe this trainer behind this rock that you need to smash will have a, it looks, so we've seen this trainer class before, and this is the Ace Trainer class. Keep that in mind. Actually, let's get Pachirisu some light, because, or well, I want to get Macaroni in the lead so Macaroni gets some experience. Look at these beautiful wings! So yeah, that's the Ace Trainer sprite, and while we haven't encountered any in battle yet, the Bird Keepers also use the same sprite. Alexandra. Oh, as a fellow Alex, hello. Hoot Hoot? Yes, she has a Hoot Hoot. I think there will be required trainers along the way later that have that'll have a Hoot Hoot, but this is a place to see it for your Pokedex, if you so desire. Alright, nothing too special. The Hoot does know Hypnosis, which is just like Sing, but I think a little more accurate, and Reflect, which, oh, I'm gonna peck, we might need to run. Well, I'll say you're the peck neck, actually. Peck. I'm sorry, I really should watch my language. I should not use the sort of language these days, but you know, sometimes you just gotta let it out. Jokes aside, I'm definitely not running from any battles with Macaroni in the lead asleep. No! Alright. And with that, we're gonna call it an episode. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and next time on Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, or Diamond, I'll figure out I'll get through the identity crisis soon. We're gonna have face the gym. Master of Vivid Plant Pokemon. So yeah, I will now cut to the end reel, where I'll show catching Murkrow, the actual Ponyta I'm going to use. as well as its stats or as well as its nature, and a shiny Chingling and Hoothoot. It's gonna probably be a little bit for me, but only a minute for you. God bless. Or Arceus bless, excuse me. Gotta make sure to go by the proper terms here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, bye.